My name's Danny Isaac. I'm the executive producer on Kinect Sports Rivals.
So let's start by talking a little about what Xbox One has opened up for you guys as a development studio.
At Rare, as a development studio, Xbox One's opened up the Kinect sensor for us. It's new and improved sensor, high definition sensor that's about 10 times more accurate than the previous Kinect. This allows us to do new and interesting things. For example, the wake race demo, which we have coming out at launch, as well as rock climbing, where we can use open closed hands, target shooting, soccer, bowling and tennis will all be there in the spring.
How do you guys go about choosing what you're going to put into one of these games?
We go about choosing how we're going to put the sports into the games. We come up with a lot of prototypes, so we prototype approximately about 30 different sports, and we really looked at the ones that really encompass the new sensor and really could show what the new sensor could do, and we just whittled them down to the 6 sports that we have coming in spring.
When it comes to what the sensors can do, can you talk a little about that? I mean, they can see your bloodstream, right?
Well, yeah, the sensors can do a lot of amazing things. So in the sports fitness title, they can see your bloodstream, so they can see your heart rate. For us, it has a lot of sensitivity. So beforehand, we really couldn't see what your fingers were doing. But now for wake race, you can close your hands to go faster, open your hands to slow down. Climbing, you can climb up the wall. And then just generally, it's a lot more accurate. So you need very fine movements to really compete.
How much depth is there in each one of these different sports that you guys have?
We have a lot of depth in each sport. So of course, one of the challenges we have and what we want is the game to still be accessible so that anyone can come up and play. But for the true masters, the people who really want to go deep, all the sports have a level of depth which just wasn't possible with the previous Kinect sensor.
Can you walk through some of the other sports besides the rock climbing and the wave racing?
Sure. So for example, we've got tennis, and tennis we have a lot of different shots types, so you can hit top spin on the ball, you can lob the ball up in the air, and you can have a lot more strategic play than you could do previously. So I think previous Kinect titles, when they looked at tennis or ping pong, they've been a little bit bat and ball, you just had left and right. So now you can play in lots of different dimensions. Bowling, we use the wrist rotation, so you can put spin on the ball now. Target shooting is about moving the target around and hitting pinpoint accurate targets. And then of course soccer uses the lower body, so you can hit different types of shots and really string together some really cool moves to hit the goal in a very unique soccer experience on Kinect Sports.
When it comes to this console, can you talk about developing on it and how that was?
Yeah, so developing on the console was great. Obviously, it's a very, very powerful machine. We also have the sensor in every box now, so we know that everyone can experience it. And we've had obviously it's always difficult when you have a new console being built at the same time you build the game. But we're very, very pleased with the feature set. We're very, very pleased with the power. And of course, the services that come in through Xbox Live are really going to open up the experiences. What
are you guys supporting when it comes to multiplayer for the different titles?
For multiplayer, so we have in-room multiplayer, so sports such as bowling have up to 4 players, turn-based, or for the pre-season download on wake race you can do split screen as well, so 2 people local, and then box-to-box we can have 2 people maximum, so 4 people multiplayer over live.
So can you talk a little about the champion feature?
Yes, of course. So the champion feature in the downloadable, we don't have champion, so you wear a helmet, but in the full title in spring, we use the power of the Kinect sensor and it basically scans you and builds what we call your champion. It actually puts you in the center of the experience. We then look at how you play and how good you are and upload that to the cloud with all your friends and your rivals. So next time you come and play, rather than just playing against random AI, you'll have people that you know and people that you can compete against playing along beside you. It's a very cool feature, unique to Kinect Sports Rivals.
So you guys will actually release this game in 2 parts.
Yeah, so at launch we will have a free downloadable experience, which is the pre-season. In that you can play wake race and unlock unlockables, which can take over to the main title, which come in spring 2014.